We're the pretty things, and here's the gift we bring, a little cheer for you. We just say our names and look a certain way. That's all we have to do. I want to see the pretty things. Treble and timbre, music, radio.
They're rich and desperate to be mommy and daddy, but the fertility doctors can't get a baby to be born. Another sterile millionaire. All the money in the world can buy them a baby. They'll try in vitro or adoption from a third world country. Another sterile millionaire. They'll hire a surrogate mother and pay her extra for her absence if she loves the baby too much. But once baby's here, it'll get tender loving care from the nanny at the top nanny agency. Another sterile millionaire.
Dudes! Hey man, catch.
Hey, thanks, man.
That's right, our dicks are like homing devices, guiding that beer home. I mean, I have a dick, you got a dick, we're guys, right?
I'm so glad we're guys.
Wait, are you a fag?
No, man, I'm straight.
No, seriously, are you a faggot?
I couldn't be gay. Women are too beautiful.
Dude, do me a favor, never say that again.
What?
That's a really gay thing to say. If you like women, just say, I love women. Dudes!
Now we return to Neverwill.
Prism, in my world right now I'd be eating hash browns and waffles.
But you'll never have them again. This is Neverwill.
I know, you keep saying that, and I'm telling you I need to get back to Earth. I have a big day in court on Monday and I still have to interview the witnesses.
Maybe the psychic crystal will have some answers.
There's a psychic crystal? Where? Oh no, you don't.
He is a centaur. He was drawn by your feminine scent.
What does he want?
He desires for you to be his centaur bride. He knows the trail to the psychic crystal. He cannot speak, but he can communicate through the beautiful language of music, through his horn.
No, out of the question. He can take me to the psychic crystal, but I'll never be his bride.
Never say never and never will, unless you're talking about going home, because you
never will. I know.
Neverwill will return after these commercials.
Hi kids, have a taste of Neverwill with my new cereal.
Prism's candy jams.
It's fortified with vitamins and minerals and sugar crystals.
Prism's candy jams.
Bye.
Follow our hearts to Mulberry Commons, the school on top of the hill.
Mulberry Commons. Attention students. The mirror on the second floor that was broken out of malice will be replaced. No one's at fault, but everyone's to blame. Now we have an assembly in the main hall. We have a special visitor. A homosexual has come to speak to us, to expand our horizons a little bit. Well, let's go see what this gay guy has to say.
Okay, class. Keith's gonna talk to us about being a homosexual in contemporary society.
Thanks, Professor. Hey, everybody, I'm Keith. I'm a gay guy. Homosexuality is basically when two consenting adults of the same gender love each other very much, or when two teenagers experiment with each other sexually. Like, some of you guys might know what I'm talking about if you've tried circle jerk, and some of you might have even gone on and eaten the cracker. For the Native Americans, queers, or two-spirits as they called them, were actually considered enlightened magical beings, and actually superior to heterosexuals. I mean, I'm not saying that anyone has to be queer or experiment with queer relationships, but I strongly recommend it. Every young queer has to come out of the closet, which is a big rite of passage. It was really hard for me. I turned to boozing, drugging. I was gorging myself on coke, ecstasy, acid, weed, mushrooms, and having really incredible trips. I mean, I was on a magic carpet ride to another dimension. I really feel like I reached another plateau of consciousness. And I was having anonymous sex in public places, under freeway turnpikes, in train station bathrooms, in the underbrush of city parks. I mean, with anonymous sex, there's no baggage. You can just have this immediate experience with another human being and just enjoy each other's bodies, often under the open night sky. Questions? Does anal sex hurt? Absolutely. It hurts a lot. But it just takes practice. It's like riding a bicycle. Or rather, it's like someone riding a bicycle into your ass.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I just have anonymous sex with people who repulse me. One of the best things about being gay is the sense of community. Me and my gay friends like to sit around in a circle and snap our fingers and act sassy. It's really liberating. Yes.
Have you ever been with a girl?
Sure I have. I've had sex with lots of girls. That's another thing about being queer, is that you can subvert your own sexual orientation. And you know something? You're kind of cute. Maybe we should talk after this. And you know, guys, like I said earlier, I'm not here to recruit you to be gay, but everybody should try it at least once. I mean, come on, guys, experiment. See what you like. What turns you on? Yes. So in your queerness, do you feel like you're literally queering the social space? Sounds like someone's been doing his homework. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like I have a privileged, elevated insight into reality and human experience with my queer eye. If there's one thing I want you guys to go away with today, it's that most straight people are actually gay, and they're just pretending to themselves and everyone else. And if you want to talk more, I do an LGBTQ youth group meeting every Wednesday at Cornish's, the coffee house around the corner on Cobbler Street, and we can just rap and talk about whatever you guys are interested in. And everyone's welcome at the meeting. You don't have to be gay or bi, but if you think you might be interested in being a straight ally, there's actually a lot of paperwork you have to fill out. But I'll have the forms at the meeting, so hope to see you there. All right, peace out. Be queer. Mulberry Commons.
Sugar and pepper!
In dog dirt.
What is this sludge on my shoe?
I think I can guess, Sugar. It's not that hard.
No, I was asking rhetorically. Of course I know what it is. It's my dog's blood. What I mean is, why did I stab her this morning 30 times with a steak knife?
Sugar and pepper!
Popcorn. Wait, no. You guys. Stop it. No, stay in your seat. I'll find you guys. Hey, what do you want? Snickers bar? Peanut M&Ms? Carrie wants a raspberry milk chocolate truffle bar? Okay, let me ask the girl. Hey, did you get all that? I give my slaves something very unique. I enslave their bodies and punish their flesh to liberate their souls.
I'd like to see your progress with your latest.
Lord Alderon has languished in my chamber for 3 fortnights. Bonsoir, dear slave.
Mistress. Sweet mistress.
Thirsty, slave? Maybe I will sate your thirst with my golden water. But first, how about a little tickle? Films like this really make S&M feel accessible for regular couples like us.
Yeah, I love that.
Give me a large cherry Coke.
Hey.
Carl,
Yeah.
I need help hanging these festival banners. Benjamin, don't leave the canola oil on the floor.
But I thought...
Something called a health code, buddy. Layla, try brushing your hair. Look alive, Rose.
Marco Rosas in here.
Okay, I've got one. What's the difference between a bitch and a whore? A bitch...
We need some more Haroset out there. Now. Now.
All right.
We can get the Kit Kats on the Reese's. I'm kind of having a sweet and tangy moment. I can do sweet and tangy. Or hot tamales? Hot tamales!
Bobsy, we need more cups, and also...
I have a call back tomorrow for commercial.
National?
Regional. I'm so tired.
Right. Popcorn. Riddles.
What did the tree say when the farmer was cutting him down?
If I fall in the woods while you're here, I will make a sound.
What's the difference between a psychic witch and a loser?
A psychic witch looks at her feces and can divine the future. A loser looks at his feces and sees his future.
Why didn't the cannibal eat the carcass?
Because the corpse's tumor had grown too much teeth and hair.
Riddles. Susan, thank you for doing this.
That's fine, Scott. This is brave. This is good. I'm here to support you.
But she doesn't need to know you're my therapist?
No, she does not need to know I'm your therapist.
I'm just forewarning you, though, that when Becca gets here, it's going to be really hard for me to stand my ground and assert myself.
Well, I'm here to watch it get hard. You know, I'm here to facilitate. I'm bearing witness. I'm just bearing witness.
Okay.
Hey, Scott. Who's this?
Becca, this is my friend, Susan.
Hi, Becca.
Hello. I just didn't realize there were going to be 3 of us today.
Is that okay with you, Becca?
Yeah, of course. Oh, do I order at the counter, or...?
This is great. This is working perfectly.
So, how do you two know each other?
Oh, Susan's an old friend. We've known each other for... Years.
From Michigan?
Yes.
So you met in college?
No. Well, sort of. She worked in the on-campus bookstore.
Really? It's funny, I've never heard about you, Susan.
You know what, Becca? It doesn't really matter how we met. However, if I may, I would like to hear from you how you relate to Scott.
Scott, could you let me in on what bizarre scenario is going on here?
I'm sorry you're feeling like we're having a bizarre scenario in here.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh! Excuse me, I should get this. Susan?
Do you see what I was talking about? How manipulative and controlling she is? How she always turns things around so that she wields the power in any situation?
Yes.
Look, I don't want her to know you're talking to me, so just answer yes or no. And instead of yes, say omelet. And instead of no, say toast.
Toast. I'm sorry. Omelet.
Does she know you're talking to me?
Toast.
Well, what should I do? Should I be more forceful with her?
Omelet. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my cousin.
Okay, I'm just gonna regroup here, do some breath work, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Omelet, yes. Omelet. Goodbye.
What's going on?
Nothing. Not true. That's not true. Becca, I didn't want to be the one to tell you this, but I'm Scott's therapist.
What?
I know! It's crazy! This person, not my cousin. It was Scott. Yes, he's in the bathroom. He's beside himself.
This is so unethical.
This wasn't my idea. Also not true, Becca. This was my idea. This was my idea. I thought it would be helpful in a real life sort of situation with him. I might finally understand why you're so powerful.
He goes to a therapist to talk about me.
Yes, he predominantly speaks about you every time he comes into my office. How you got this sort of hold over his psyche is incredible to me. Frankly, I'm discouraged.
I mean, I really had no idea that I was so oppressive to him or affected him that way. He could have just talked to me. I mean, he doesn't have to pay someone.
Plan B. Okay. I call Scott in the bathroom via code word of lardon frisé salad. I let him know that you know nothing He gets back. Somehow, I'll excuse myself from the table. Then you manipulate the information I've given you about your superhuman strength over him. You all patch it up. I never work with Scott again. Only thing that has to happen is someone pays for my breakfast. My work here is done. Toast? Oh, here he comes.
So,
She told me she's your therapist. I'm gonna call the psychiatric medical board.
Oh, well, come on. I'm gonna call the fashion police. I'm gonna call annoying person sitting at my table. Cop.
I can't believe she's licensed.
Excuse me. I'm actually not licensed. Surprise.
You know, this is the first that I'm hearing about this. I mean, I don't want to be manipulative or domineering.
Becca, to be honest, a lot of the time I feel like there's
A miscommunication of sorts.
No.
No, that's fine.
A lot of the time I feel like there's a power play going on and it just doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel really bad.
What I'm trying to express is
that you hate Scott.
no. What I'm expressing is that we don't need a third party here to have this kind of conversation.
Yeah. Okay, well. But I would say that my role in all of this was to create an explosive environment in which communication could start flowing and happening. And I think that happened. Good work. So, applause all around. Pat myself on the back and check, please.
You have to pay at the counter.
Oh. Fair enough. I was wondering which one of you were going to pick up the tab.
Is this a regressive experience? Take me back to a childhood fantasy? Fantasy with a PH. That wooded thicket reminds me of my father's closet in his study. Maybe in my waking life, I am actually still a child, and this is a psychosexual anxiety dream I'm having about growing up. Papa, I don't want to grow up. Mama, keep me a child forever. Centaur, hold up. I know I'm the one who wants to go to the psychic crystal, but I can't keep up with you. Can we stop and rest? You want me to sleep over there? I'll sleep over here, thank you very much. I don't want you to get the wrong idea, thinking I want to get all cozy. I'm fine. I'm not cold. I hope it's almost morning.
Hairbox Thrillers.
Lighten up, Penny. Come on. What? I was just thinking. Oh, Penny, lighten up. You're so rigid. I'm just thinking. Oh, what you thinking about? You know something? I'm thinking of a plan. It just might work this time. Oh, please, Penny. I'll believe it when I see it. Come on, let's go get a drink. That's actually part of my plan. Okay.
Hairbox Thrillers.
Dudes! Didn't I catch you checking out my ass in the shower?
No, man. I mean, maybe I saw it, but I didn't mean to.
There's a difference between looking and seeing. A straight guy is passive. I mean, not in bed. He sees passively. I'm gonna teach you the difference between looking and seeing.
Hey, man, I'm straight. Maybe I just don't know the difference between looking and seeing. I mean, I am passive, not in bed.
What if I wanted you to look? What if that's what straight guys do? I was just testing you. You passed with flying colors. Not rainbow colors. Dudes!
Popcorn.
Ciao, Salvatore.
Buongiorno.
Il giardino è molto ordinato oggi.
Grazie.
Salvatore, non le vivo ancora. Conoscete ballare, cantare, ridere, gioco, mangiare. Sono soltanto un chorus. Desidero vivere. Desidero vivere.
Li detesto.
A large and a small popcorn? So when Baudrillard writes, woman is a thatched hut, would that be a post-feminist discourse? Well, it's definitely post-colonial. At least that's what my professor would say. I don't really know what I would say, though.
Cadet, peel all the gum off the seats in Theater 3. It'll take a while.
Bobsy, your bra is showing.
Yes, nurse. Leave Bobby's cow tongue on the table. It's her favorite deli treat.
A real child of the shtetl, aren't you, Bubby?
Spare me.
And I'll have a small popcorn. We just saw the most remarkable little film. Oh, it's marvelous. It's a con man bank heist movie with an ingenious plot twist that's already generating a lot of festival buzz. Oh, don't tell me what it is. I want to see that. I'm just gonna say one thing. No, seriously, don't spoil it for me. I'm not spoiling anything. I'll just say this. No, one of the murder victims might not be who he claims to be. No, really. Might even be the killer. Ugh.
Okay, Bobby's sending her food back. Humor her. Take her plate, bring it into the kitchen. Please bring it back, now.
Okay, sure.
Medium Diet Coke and Sour Patch Kids.
Diet Coke?
And Sour Patch Kids?
Okay.
So how are you? I'm good. You seem really ungrounded. Popcorn.
Mulberry Commons. That was illuminating.
Ouais.
Montclair, do you want to sit with me at lunch today?
Oh, well, I'll have to check in with Jean Suisse.
I'll see you later. Wait, Vanessa. I hear Lady Kabira.
This is my best scheme ever. None of the students even suspect.
Wait, she dropped something. Dear Diary, my heart is torn asunder. I don't know if dear sweet Emily still wants to be bosom friends. We were hiding from Headmaster Matthews behind the schoolhouse, and my arm grazed Emily's bosom. She looked confused and alarmed. I'm worried, gravely worried. Mulberry Commons. Dudes! Put it there, man. Wait, you don't know how to shake hands like a guy? Guys do this, you know, like bim bom, bim 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 bom, cheers.
Right, bim bom cheers.
Sorry to bust your balls, man. You do have balls, right? I mean, we're guys, right? You're not a woman. Like, if you had a pussy, you'd tell me, right?
I'm a guy.
Let me see your dick.
Wait, you want to see my cock?
I just want to make sure you're a guy. I mean, you say you're a guy, but I want to see for myself. Whoa, dude, that's huge.
I can give myself blowjobs.
My hat goes off to you, man. Ladies and gents, my friend over here can auto-fillet.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, I can almost suck myself off if I really stretch.
Hey man, it's not a race.
Man, if I could blow myself, I'd never leave the house. Wait, does that make me a fag? Dun dun dun!